Hello and welcome back. It's been a while, but here we are, and it is finally here, Halo 5 Guardians. Just jumping right into it, this is Arena, so it's, I think, 1 versus 7, you know, well, free-for-all, basically. So you go in, there's a lot of changes, a lot of familiarities regarding previous Halos, but overall, it's pretty good. I'm just going to post here 3 of the 10 games that I played. Obviously they're my wins, but overall I averaged to be in the top 3 every game except my first one, which was awful. But as you can see, this is game 2, just jumping right into it. I'm just showing the last 5 minutes of each clip, and yeah, so enjoy that, and I'll kind of go over and just kind of talk about a lot of stuff. One of the changes is the ranking system. So how the ranking system works is that it is 7 ranks, starting at bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond are the first 5, and the last 2 are bronze and, onyx. The last 2 are onyx and champion. And basically you gotta play the first 10 games in each playlist, excluding Warzone. Warzone is not ranked, so that's just kind of like a have fun, big team battle kind of replacement. Hopefully they bring back big team battle, though. But anyway, so in the arena games, you have to play each playlist, and you have to play 10 games in order to achieve a ranking. And once you've achieved a rank, then within each rank, there is 6 tiers. So, for instance, let's say gold, and you can be gold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, and then it would go up to platinum, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm playing my 10 games of a free-for-all. I jumped into I don't normally like free-for-all. It's not a team game. It's just, you know, you versus 7 other people, so it can be pretty rough. My personal opinion, be ready to lose, because statistically the odds are against you if everyone is against you. But it's still fun. I jumped into it because I was playing the other night and I was just like not feeling it, and it made me feel really bad about myself. My self-esteem was pretty low. So I jumped in here and I was like, you know, I'm just gonna go in here until I can kind of get the hang of it. And I surprised myself, so or reassured myself is a better description, because it just kind of came back. I definitely learned a couple things about guns, maps, techniques, and still learning, so I'm no expert by any means, but I'm definitely competent. And overall, though, great game. Love it. I'm gonna thoroughly enjoy a balanced multiplayer again, coming away from Destiny. I love Destiny and all, but their multiplayer, just no matter what, can't be balanced. So this is really fun and refreshing. The light rifle here is a really great gun. It's definitely a range gun. You can see mostly as I'm playing this one, it's definitely a cover-based technique. I mean, that's what Halo is. This is kind of my favorite spot down here where sniper spawns here. There's that little circular cover that you can dance around if you need to get in cover here. The sniper spawns there, so if you can hold it. The light rifle is definitely effective if you can use the zoom, I think. I don't know for sure, we still need to go in and verify, but if it's like Halo 4, it's a very powerful zoom. You get an extra damage when you're zoomed in. I believe it can be 3 shots if your last shot is a headshot. So 2 shots to pop the shield, and then 1 shot to hit the head. So it can be a very deadly weapon, but it's long range, so it can be risky to use up close. You'll spawn with the pistol and the assault rifle. Very basic, very generic, very fair. Everybody spawns with it though, so no complaints there. I found you definitely want to hip fire more often than not. Zooming in, it makes it really difficult. I did not mean to assassinate right there either. It takes too much time. It just kind of happened. But grab the overshield. Play dances, ring around the roses with this guy. And of course, as always in Halo games, the power weapons are key to controlling it. This one, I kind of felt like, this game anyway, I felt like I was kind of against noobs. So I'll take a win. A win's a win, so whatever you can get. This gun, oh my gosh, is fantastic. The Covenant Carbine, you can just pull the trigger as fast as you can, and It's a great gun. I don't know how many hit shots yet, or the statistics on it, but I found it very useful. And this is that last kill for the 25 for the win. Moving on over into Game 7, into a different map. This isn't me. I'm gotta wait till I switch it over. These are recordings, by the way. If you've noticed, you can see the enemies through the walls. That's because I'm going back and recording. That's not how it is in the game, so don't expect that. It's just kind of cool to go back and see your recordings and see how you played as in relative to how everyone else played without switching cameras. This is where the fuel rod cannons spawn. So you can see I played quite a few games in between Game 2 up to Game 7. I could not freaking get my right weapon here, so I wasted too much time trying to find the fuel rod cannon. But I wanted fuel rod cannon and the Covenant carbine. I think those are just great guns. But from what I can see as well, the only gun I won't recommend over the assault rifle is the SMG. If I can get any other high rate of fire weapon, I will do it. You'll see too, the Needler is particularly good. That's a great gun. You'll at least you'll kill them, and if they kill you, you'll at least get the kill from the grave, because those needles, the travel time is what sucks on them. But they home, and you can do that. So I shouldn't have really won a battle like that. Here's one of the tips that I've kind of got for you that I kind of figured out. Is you want to play your gun. So I kind of rushed with a pistol there, which I probably shouldn't have done. I got the kill, but so that's a bad example. Do as I say, not as I do. And a great thing is the boost. The little boost to get you in and out of situations is fantastic. And so I've noticed that if you're in a battle where you have a pistol and the guy in front of you has an assault rifle and you're too close, just boost back, take that gap away, and give yourself the advantage. And that way you don't have to go against an auto rifle close range, and it gives you the statistical edge of having the range gun, and he has to use an auto rifle. I used that several times, and I was like, man, I gotta get better at it because it's a different thing. But I was like, well, that's a strategy for sure. Got lucky with some grenades here. The other thing that I've noticed is that I've been really disappointed on two things. Number one is grenades. The grenades that you spawn with, just the regular ones, not the plasma grenades. But these ones here, I almost can never get a kill unless their shield's already down. I found you used to be able, if you're getting chased, you can turn around, drop these grenades, and that's going to prevent them from chasing you. Or you hope they do chase you right into your grenades, but it doesn't, especially if they have a full shield. I keep putting them right at their feet or really close to them, which normally in other Halos would be a kill. I know that it can be frustrating, like, that should have been a kill, but these really should have been a kill. The other thing too is the fuel rod cannon. I'll hit that too, but you notice that it's not like a rocket launcher anymore. You have to get at least 2 shots to kill them with the fuel rod cannon. And the grenades, though, I've kind of just determined that they're better for shield poppers. You got to be able to clean up your kill after you get any kind of grenade damage on them, because it's just not going to finish them up like you'd like it to. Plasma grenades are great, especially if you stick them. Those are still kills, I've noticed. The other thing that's been really disappointing... Ooh, yeah. Overshield. Yeah, that's right. That guy had an overshield. That, to the ground pound, I don't find that very useful. It just kind of leaves you up in the air for way too long. Kind of leaves you high and dry, so just be aware of that. I have yet to get a kill with it. I don't really use it that often, and so be careful. Maybe I just need to practice with it. The other thing disappointing too, though, is the radar. They have significantly and noticeably shortened the distance of the radar. You will have people so close to you that you'd think that they'd be on the radar, but the radar no longer protects you. Like, it's almost like playing pro. You can't, they've kind of eliminated the people who just watch nothing but their radar for activity, including me. That's probably how I noticed. I've normally used my radar heavily, but I found it unreliable. People sneak up behind me. The thing that I hate the most about it, this is kind of the really big downfall, I kind of like that they're steering away from the radar, making you play your screen more than the radar, but if someone sneaks up behind you for an assassination, you used to be able to see it coming on your radar and react, either turn around, you could jump up or jump backwards to get behind them, kind of time that. But if they're really coming at your back, there's no reaction time. Like, you see it on the radar, and before you can even react, you're dead on there. So, nice to end up with that. Right, end game 7 on a double kill. So, moving over to game 8. Lots of learning. By the way, so what my rank was at the end of all my 10 games, I only won 3. I think it's supposed to only consist of wins. So regardless of how well I did on the games that I lost, I don't think it helped with the rank. I'm not sure. I know for sure that after you're ranked, only wins matter. So I know for sure after, but in the preliminary ranking system, I'm not sure if kills or your KD or anything like that actually matters or not. I doubt it. I bet it's just all around wins make the deal. I finished with 3 wins, 7 losses, so that put me at a platinum rank. So I would have liked to hit diamond, but platinum was still reassuring. It's nice to be able, definitely not bronze, silver, or gold. So I was glad to at least hit platinum, and which isn't bad. I kind of expected coming in here losing a lot. On that one, I lost count of my shotgun because I keep pulling it out and it's empty. I like how I closed the gap right there. That's a beautiful thing to do with the boost. You want, if anything, biggest change and the biggest funnest thing is the boost. A little bit of nuke combo there. Doesn't hurt.
Weapon pads up.
Going for it twice. Now this guy kills me with, it's not rockets, it's a rocket-like gun. I'm not sure of the exact name of it. Again, it's early on in Halo, so I'm still learning quite a bit. But that gun saves me towards the end here. This is actually one of the closer games. Me and J-Law kind of were going back and forth, or he catches up. I stayed ahead most of the time. So right now I'm at 18 kills, J-Law's at 13 kills. And it gets pretty close, and I really kind of owe it to that rocket-like gun that kind of pulled me ahead at the very end, and you'll see that. Yeah, pistol versus rocket never ends well, by the way. I'd also like I miss the kill cam. The kill cam is, I hate dying and not knowing how I died exactly, so I hope that they bring that back, actually.
5 minutes remain.
I don't know why they didn't do that, because it's really frustrating not to. This is where the rocket spawns right here, so you'll find a lot of activity here. I played this map earlier on and got annihilated. I think it was my first game, and map knowledge definitely is important because it's how you can control the power weapons. And all right, this is it, and this is a fail. That is not how you use that gun, and it cost me my life. And I figured that out later in the game. So that gun, the one that's like a rocket launcher, it shoots really rapidly, but they're not one-hit kills. You need to be able to land them, and so, but if you zoom in, then it will home. So, and it homes fairly fast, about 1 second. So it's got to be in the range within it for about 1 second. It's not an instant home, but it definitely it is pretty accurate if you can get that to lock onto them. The thing that is pretty awesome about it is, or not awesome, but well, it is awesome. But the thing that the tip about it. That I should have jumped and evaded right there. Instead I just jumped. I think I could have saved myself there. But back to that other gun with that's similar to the rockets here. This is where it comes in. So we're kind of tied here, 20 to 21, me and J-Law. And I decided I'm going to home and I'm going to unload everything on it. And I found that that's actually more useful than anything. You definitely want to overkill than underkill. If you just send 2 and they dodge 1, they're going to live. So I was just like sick of them getting away from it because this is about the 3rd game that I've used it and it just wasn't working. So then I was like, this is how I think it should be used. It's like, just make sure that they die. That's the priority. What good is it if they don't die? So, and that pulled me ahead to 24 to 21, which is ultimately what won me the game.
Sniper rifles
Great
ready.
guns. Pretty similar to Halo 4 if you're familiar with them, with slight changes like the bolt shot isn't like a pocket shotgun anymore. I miss that. And we'll end on a perfect. Great way to end Game 8, but thanks for joining me, guys, and enjoy Halo Guardians. Fight like a dragon.